Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel. It's your boy PBK9's giving you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. It ain't my job to worry about it. It's just my job to deliver the news. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that like button before you get up out of here. And don't forget to get up in them comments. Appreciate all my folk that got up in the comments on the last video and hit that like button. Even if you didn't get in the comments or hit the like button and you watched the video, I appreciate you. At the end of the day, PBK9s, let's get into it. Now, shout out to all my folks, like I always say, but anybody who know me, you know what line I be running. But the thing about it, you know I run that Big John line. All right, but the thing about it, I wasn't always running that. I wasn't always running that. Like I told y'all before, I started the game with Crossroad. For those who aren't familiar with Crossroad Kennel, he had Champion Fatty, a few more. He had a few more good ones. He bred many great dog men. He had dogs directly off Mayday, directly off of Jeep dogs. Like he had some real good quality, high quality dogs. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I was running with, when I jumped in the game. But the thing about it, because people get things twisted, and I always tell you the little camps, it don't matter about how much money you got. It don't matter about how big your kennel is and all that. You think I'm just talking just to hear myself talk? You know what I'm saying? Listen here, man. Listen here. I run that Big John stuff, right? But it was a day I was running through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a day and time when I was running through all that, and it wasn't no big deal. Sambo, I'm telling you like this here. Now let me explain a little something about Bo real quick, okay? His daddy was off yellow. His daddy was off of a dog off. His granddaddy was yellow. All right. Sambo daddy was off yellow son, bred back to like a pure Jeep bitch. All right. To get Sambo, they took, the Red Boy Jocko Jeep and bred it back to another Red Boy Jeep female to get Sambo. All right. The thing is, like I always tell you, man, don't be intimidated by these big camps. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, and I'm going to give you this story like this. We're going to talk dog names. We're not talking kennel names. We talking dogs. Split Ears, okay? You know that dog. What bloodline that dog is. All right, this the deal. I showed up one day. Like I said before, I showed up to a particular place and I was talking cash, cold trash, I was just bragging about the dog, bragging about my dog. And I was at these particular people's house, bragging about my dog. What you gonna do? This and that. He had done ran through the whole county. He had done ran through the whole county at this time. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I want to say about this is when you see old school dog men try to take advantage of the smaller folk. You know what I'm saying? See, when you green, you don't know a whole lot of stuff, and stuff slip by you. You know what I'm saying? And this is how it happened. This is how it slipped by me. The day I talked trash to that particular camp with Sambo, you know what they did? Brought something out for me. Never put it on the scale. Bigger than my dog. His name was Split Ears. He was bigger than Bo, but it wasn't no big deal to me because I had a big head. You can have 20 pounds extra. I don't care. Had a big head. Split Ears came out, put his weight down on my dog and went in his back end. All right. I picked Bo up because I ain't never seen nothing like that before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nothing like that and do Bo like that in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. I never seen Bo get handled in that way in 5 minutes. That's why I say it's about schooling certain things. You think your dog has been schooled out well? He ain't been schooled out well until he's been on every style. Like the Wu-Tang, all 36 chambers. You know what I'm saying? He got to be on all the styles. You got to know the drunken monk, the Shaolin, this and that. You got to know all the styles to be properly schooled. He had done ran through the whole county. I'm talking about DOA on arrival when he come through. You know what I'm saying? And in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I had to pick him up because his back end looked like a turkey. No blood coming out. It was no wounds, no holes, nothing but pressure bite. Blood was swole up, all, internal bleeding on the leg part, on the leg. So the leg was just swole, but no way for the blood to escape. Now we talking early 90s now. We'll go back. I ain't talking about nothing up to date. All right. Blood couldn't escape, so I picked my dog up. Damn, Dad, I'm going home, fight another day. When I say fight, I don't mean fight, but I'm going home to live another day. This time, I didn't have one big giant dog on my yard. I was running Jeep, I was running stuff off Champion Brute, stuff off White Tab, stuff off of Low Country Spur, stuff off of, I think Crossroad had some wild side stuff too. I was running the stuff off of Yellow, Hollinsworth stuff, Mayday stuff, all that, but I wasn't running none of that Big John stuff. I picked my dog up that day, and I left. Of course, I was disappointed, but I was cool. And it was what it was. But guess what? I said, don't worry, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell y'all, man, Bo ain't no joke. A year later, I washed away some of that greenness, you know what I'm saying? Made you touch some scales this time. This time I go up under a keep 6 week, 6 week keep. This time you're going to show on that scale. Got to see what that joker weighing, you know what I'm saying? Can't pull the wool over my eyes twice. So now we talking about a dog named Johnny One Nut. You should know, going to pedigree, I think he's coming off of Hitler. All right, now we talking about Johnny One Nut. Him and old Bo. Touched the middle like 2 rams. But it's something that I seen at the beginning of that show that let me know Johnny One Nut could not handle what he was up against that day. If Bo came out and he didn't lay down, he didn't lay around or anything like that, then that let me know he knew he had you. He already knew he had you. Bo would lay down and lay around when he had to figure things out. If he didn't have to figure it out, he was straightforward, And I even seen him lay around. It don't make no difference how straightforward your dog was. He would still lay around and work the bottom from the bottom side and do just as much, get just as much stuff inflicted as he would from the top. But like I say, hit in the middle like 2 Brahma bulls. Hour and 45 minutes, both still going strong. Johnny One Nut laying in the middle. Johnny One Nut laying in the middle. Both still, it was like I say, DOA. And when I say Bo took out Johnny One Nut went with this person over here or that person over there with a Big John dog. This person over here with a Big John dog. No, the Big John owner was handling Johnny One Nut. So it wasn't no bull jive. Like I say, we talking a 6 week. We talking touch some scales before we do what we do. Everything else, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I even up the playing field. To bring you down to my level. That day, a young boy, still green, made that big kennel fold up. And it is what it is. Like I say, I wasn't running that Big John stuff forever. I know those are great dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know the style of breeding that those folks did. So, I got to rock with what's good. Just because Bo beat them, that don't mean they wasn't good. Just because they beat Bo, that didn't mean Bo wasn't good. I brought Bo back, like I said, a year later, and proved dominance. Once I even up the playing field. Because see, when you're green, the playing field ain't even. You think it's even, but them folk that's real seasoned, they know how to adjust things without you knowing. To the point where the favorites tilted to their side. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch everything. Pay attention to everything from the refs, from everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But like I say, Crossroad couldn't do it. Big John made about 2 or 3 Crossroad dogs jump out. Beat one 2 times in one night. The same one. Beat him twice. Made him jump. He thought it was something wrong. Thought it was a problem. Made him jump. Got him. Put him back in there. Made him jump again. Crossroad couldn't do it. But a little kennel went and got a dog from Crossroad and went and did something Crossroad couldn't do. So that's why I tell you, stop right here talking about certain dog men do this, certain dog men can do that. It's the man himself. It don't matter how much money you making. It don't matter how much you got. It don't matter how big your kennel name is. It's how much determination you got in your heart to make it happen, to make it go down your way. You know what I'm saying? Today it's gonna go down my way. I don't know what kind of kennel you got. I don't know about your name. I don't know how big he is. You know what I'm saying? But today it's going down my way, and that's all it is to it. Not only did Bo out hunt that one, Bo out hunt a dog off of Little John. That one of my partners had a dog off Little John named Split Tongue. Out hunted him. Out hunted the dog Diablo that was coming down off Diablo Jr. He out hunted Diablo Jr. Coming down off Diablo. DOA on arrival if I would have took him off of him. I don't want to hear nothing else about what happened in the past or this or that. I'm talking DOA. If you don't take him off of, you don't got no dog in the next 10 minutes. So all that stuff in the past, anything else is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it is what it is when it comes to these dogs. Not only did Bo do something, did I take a Crossroad dog and do something Crossroad couldn't do with his own dogs himself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all big dog men. I'm talking about old schoolers now, not y'all young fellas. The old schoolers that couldn't pull that off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all old schoolers, I'm talking about at the nights at the round table. The old schoolers, you know what I'm saying? The old schoolers, y'all couldn't pull it off. But they let that young boy come in there and pull it off. You know why? Because I was determined. You couldn't tell me I couldn't do it. I had a dog. Oh yeah, it's on. It's on and popping. You can't tell me I couldn't do it if I had a dog that could make it happen. And I'm not going to sit here and say like, Bo just ran through Johnny one night. No. It was an hour and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Hour and 45 minutes. I don't remember when the scratching started. Somewhere around the hour mark. 45 minutes to the hour mark, the scratching started. Turn wasn't on Bo. Bo don't turn. Bo don't turn. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never seen Bo turn. Never seen him turn. You know, but it is what it is. You know, I take the good with the bad. I take the good with the bad. You know, like I said, I picked him up on split ears because I was out there a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And got played like a rookie. You know, but that goes back to what some of y'all guys were saying on y'all channels months and months ago. You know, a lot of these old schoolers, they'll do it that way to manipulate the young folk. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me right now. No, okay, if it was the same laws from back then that it is, now that it was back then, because like I said, we talking 90s, me getting one of y'all little 19-year-old boys and putting you on one of my best dogs in the yard. Cause you out here, you come talking your little trash or something, you know what I'm saying, and I put you on my best dog in the yard. You don't know that's my best dog, and I put him on you, just because. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it out there, man. You gotta watch it. Folk ain't trying to match up nothing even. They trying to take you out. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take you out. They're not trying to match up nothing even. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And like I said, I don't accept defeat like that. You know what I'm saying? Not when I know how my boy was rolling. Me and my boy was a squad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like any old humbug dog. You know what I'm saying? We was rolling like a squad. It was what it was. And I wasn't accepting defeat like that. And like I said, I came back 1 year later, put my foot down, made that stamp. PBK9s did something Crossroad couldn't do. Did something Fat Bill couldn't do. Did something Mr. Joe Woodle couldn't do. Did something who else? Did something Cotton Hams couldn't do. Yeah, cause they all got ran through by that Big John stuff. Weird Jack brother, DOA. Now to my young dogs, we not in the same era of times that we was back then. These are all historical stories and stuff like that. Not meant to take literally far as, you can't do that type of stuff now. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different era, whole different ball game. Whole different era, whole different ball game. I had to say it like this because some folk would just think you jumped on the bandwagon. You like this, or you like that dog, you just jumped on the bandwagon. Nah. I talk my shit and I talk this talk because I did that thing, man. It is what it is, Like I said, I wasn't running that line, that Big John, neither the Little John stuff. I was running that Champion Fatty Toe Jam, coming down off Jaguar. Because anybody who know Crossroad Kennel, Jaguar was the best bitch he had on the yard. Pure Jeep bitch. She had a little deformity to her legs and stuff like that. But she was pure Jeep, and she threw off the best damn dogs ever. She threw off Champion Fatty and them. Every little she threw off came heat. It was heat behind it. But some reason, I'm going to say it like this. For some reason, she never produced another litter like the litter from Fatty, Crunch, and that litter. She produced more dogs. I'm talking about far as off of Toe Jam. She bred with other dogs and they probably produced great dogs. But I'm talking about off of Toe Jam. When she bred at Toe Jam, which was a direct son of Yellow, her best litter was Champion Fatty, Champion Crunch litter. For some reason, I don't know, the quality of the dog just wasn't the same on the next litters, and the next litters. But Champion Fatty produced Sambo, which was one of his best damn dogs he produced. And no matter, even the ones off of Sambo litter wasn't the same. Sambo litter, half brothers, I'm telling you right now, he done took Sambo to out hunted his half brothers, bred off Fatty, bred to Frisco, a whole bunch of champion brute, 2 or 3 champion brute dogs. That's why I don't even mess with the champion brute stuff. I can't stand them champion brute dogs. There might be some good ones out there, but I can't stand them champion brute dogs because I looked at how they curved out and how they ran. And I seen how Crossroad had them bred up. He had them bred up real good and real tight, So white tab stuff, he ran through that. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I ain't just start running. I wasn't running that stuff back in the days. I had other stuff I was running through that stuff, But I represent that stuff right now because I know how it's bred and I know what it will and what it is capable of doing, So that's why I run the stuff that I run, because I know it's bred the way them folks say it's bred. One thing you got to be careful about these days, because folk passing you off dogs that ain't bred the way they say it's bred. Yeah, these folk here bred them dogs like that. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. They bred them dogs like that, so that's why I stick with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that these dogs bred like that. One family of dogs. You know what I'm saying? Not 30 different families. When you see their name, you see one family of dogs. Consistency. That's why I said about consistency one time before. It's hard to be consistent when you don't have one consistent family to look at. You're looking at 20 different families. We don't know what the consistency is at in these dogs. That's what it's about these days. Consistency. It ain't about a good-looking pedigree. We all like good-looking pedigrees. But don't get it twisted. Like I said before, I didn't choose the pedigree. The dog chose me. When I seen them dogs, how they was acting, before I even knew how the dogs' pedigrees was, I had to have them. I had to have them involved with my camp, with my kennel. But I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me with this early morning dog talk. It's your boy PBK9's giving it to you fair and unbiased, like I always say. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Hit that comment up before you get up out of here. Don't forget to tap that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. What you waiting on if you haven't subscribed yet? Go ahead and hit it. Shout out to my folk in Hawaii. Shout out to my folk in Hawaii, man. Hit me up. It is what it is. PBK9s, we rock with you, Hawaii. It is what it is. You know, hopefully I can get some of them PBK9 dogs over there, you know. So y'all can represent, you know, that the Mayday dogs and them Big John dogs, you know. It is what it is. PBK9s, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. Don't worry about haters. Like I said before, if you ain't got no haters, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a good day, good productive day, and hell, I might drop another one. I'm out.